Hi guys, welcome back. It's Clay with 02 Target, and I have a giveaway announcement for y'all at the end, so stay tuned. But y'all seem to really like the 5 beginner tips, so here's 5 more beginner tips to help you out when you're at the range, getting into gun hobbies, stuff like that. Or really anybody. Anybody can use tips. If you're too old for tips, then I don't know, there's something wrong with you because everybody can use tips. But number one is invest in hearing protection and eye protection that you'll actually use. It's comfortable for you, stuff like that. Like me, I use a pair of sunglasses as my eye protection because it protects my eyes. But like if you want to use ski goggles, you can if it's like really windy, really dusty. And then if you want to use in-ear protection or over-ear protection, either one. I forgot what they're called, but they're over ears. You can even double up if you want, but it really helps save your hearing because I don't know about you, but I like to hear. I don't really want to be like Helen Keller. That doesn't seem too fun. But it helps save your hearing, like I said, and also helps control flinching. Because yeah, you're gonna like kind of tense up whenever you're like something's about to happen. But if somebody's like 3 or 4 stalls down shooting, you're not gonna be flinching with every shot they take. I think it's called like Razer earmuffs, like the electronic ones. You turn the volume up and down, so if you want to hear somebody, you can. But if you don't want to hear somebody, you don't have to. So if you bring the wife along with you, you just crank them things down. You don't got to hear nothing. Seems like a good day to me. But number two, this one's not as important, but I still feel like it's pretty important. Learn a gun's parts and controls. It just helps avoid guessing at the range. Like, oh, what does this button do? Click it, and now you're in prison for 17 years because you're an idiot. So definitely learn the controls. And the parts, not as much, but it just helps with whenever you disassemble your rifle. It helps with that. Helps cleaning. Helps diagnose a problem if something goes wrong. Just stuff like that. That's why I built my first AR is to learn a lot more about an AR, what each part does. That way, if something goes wrong, I know how to fix it. I will have to bring it somewhere. Let somebody else fix it and pay for all of that. You just pay for parts and I'm good. Number three, start small, caliber wise. I mean, I guess gun wise too. You don't want a elephant gun as your first gun. Break your shoulder and then your shoulder's 6 feet behind you. Your arm is just like, hey. But like start with like a 22 if you're like a little smaller person or a kid. Even like a 9mm, 380. Those are all really good starting calibers. It just helps you build confidence, helps with control, and helps you learn how to accurately shoot. Before you step up to a 5.56, 2.23, 30-06, 30-30, 44, stuff like that. Just learn how to shoot the basic calibers first. Really help. Had a mind fart right there. But also, number four would be learn range rules / etiquette. You may own property, you don't really have to worry about that because you have a range in your backyard. But if you're somebody that's going to a range or you plan on going to a range, maybe look up that range beforehand, see if the rules are online, stuff like that, or just look up basic range rules. And then etiquette, just be nice to everybody, even if they're mean to you. It doesn't cost anything to be nice to people. So range safety is just as important as gun safety. When you're at the range, you're handling guns, so they go hand in hand with each other. But number five is learn reloads and malfunctions. The malfunctions goes back to number two about learning the parts and controls. Malfunctions, stuff can go wrong. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. So learning how to fix malfunctions, how to reload fast, stuff like that. Sorry, there's something on my table. It's still there, but I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, learning how to reload fastly, fastly. I don't know. But yeah, sorry, my audience is speaking. It's informed that it's reload quickly. If something's going wrong, like if you got to fight off a small army in your backyard, maybe a group of raccoons is coming to attack you. You got to, And then malfunctions, same reason. If you're sleeping in a house, something goes wrong. You got to know how to quickly deal with that malfunction. So that really helps, and that ties into number two. Yeah, in my opinion, those are 5 more tips that beginners can use. Now, for what y'all been waiting for, giveaway. Don't need this anymore. But so my thanks for 25 subscribers. It's not a lot, but come a long way since I've started. So now I mentioned this in my last video how important it is to have like a good grip on your rifle, one that you really like. And this is actually the same one I use. Mine's just was originally black, spray painted it green, but hockey tape. This was before they had camo ones, or I knew they had the camo ones. But so that's why I got y'all the camo one. You know, comes with all the bolts and stuff you need. Just a really good grip. Really like it. Really solid, durable. You know, stuff like that. Has a really good grip pattern on it. For the second thing, this is one giveaway, so the winner will get both. But it's a Crimson Trace red dot. Now, yes, I know it's not the best red dot. It's not a hollow sun, but I think it's a good beginner red dot. Holds its sight really well. It's aluminum, so it's pretty durable. I think it's good for maybe a budget rifle, beater rifle where you don't really care about it. You know, if you break this, it's not the end of the world. It's cheaper, and I mean, you get it for free, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so how to enter: subscribe and then comment on this video your favorite gun that you own. Not that I own from my collection. Go watch that video. Collection is expanding. But comment your favorite rifle that you own or your dream rifle. You know, some people just watch these for fun. Comment your dream rifle that you hope to own one day, that you can't legally own, or that you want to own one day. And I will be announcing the winner when I hit 100 subscribers, and just make sure you're subscribed. I'll be checking when I go to draw. Yeah, thanks for watching. Join the giveaway. Who doesn't like free stuff? And yeah, thanks for watching.